sketch parabolas using factorisation. As we've mentioned already, the graph of a quadratic function is called the parabola. The simplest quadratic is f of x equals x squared, or y equals x squared. These are interchangeable. You'll see some questions say y equals x squared, some questions say f of x. So again, we've seen this before. There you go. The turning point there is at 0, 0, and it's a minimum. Okay. The key features of a parabola. So you get kind of two things. You've got this one here, and you've got this one here. So this is a minimum turning point. And this one here has a maximum turning point. One thing to observe, we call this a happy graph. Because it looks like a big smile. And this looks like a sad graph. And this is where x squared is positive, that'll make sense, positive being happy, and this is where x squared is negative. Okay, we've got some other things. These things I'm going to highlight in orange. These are called the roots. Okay, they are the roots. And the roots, we set the equation equal to 0 and solve for x. Okay, likewise with the other one. We've got something we've covered already. I'll call it the black dot, maybe not black, I'll go for yellow. The yellow dot, which I'll then write in black, is the y-intercept. And that is where we set x equals 0. So we'll just put a yellow dot to that so we know, oops, the yellow dot so we know that's what we're talking about there. And those are the key features of the graph, so just mark that, that's the y-intercept, and so is that. So we've got two types of graph. A possible equation for this could be y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3, because we've got a positive x squared. This one, a possible equation could be y equals 8 minus 2x minus x squared, because we've got a negative x squared. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how to find each of these things. We've already touched on how to find the y-intercept and turning point, and we will look at finding the roots, which you've actually done as well. So here's a step-by-step guide. You can look at that. I'm going to do it through example. First thing, decide the shape. The second thing, find the roots by setting y equals 0, set the equation equal to 0. Find the y-intercept by setting x equals 0. Finding the turning point by going halfway between the roots and then subbing in to get the other value. Or what we could do is complete the square. I'll let you decide which way you prefer. If you watch the previous video on the completed square version. Okay, and then we're going to sketch the graph. Right, let's look at this in practicing. So, sketch this parabola. Okay, this is good because we've already got it factorised. So, first of all, how are we going to know if it's happy or sad? Well, x times x is x squared, so this is a happy graph. So it's going to look like that. Step 2, the roots. So what we are going to do is we are going to go for x minus 1, x minus 7 equals 0. The good thing is, already factorised, that is where x is 1, so that's 1, 0, because we've essentially set y equals 0, and that is x equals 7. That is 7, 0. Okay, the y-intercept is where x is 0, so set x equals 0. So I've got, okay, y equals 0 minus 1, 0 minus 7. That's negative 1 times negative 7, which is positive 7. So your y-intercept is 0, 7. I'm going to highlight these just so I can keep a track on them. So 1, 0, negative 7, 0, 0, 7. The only other thing I've got to do is the turning point. Now, the turning point, you can complete the square. Obviously, it's a wee bit tricky with this being already factorised. So what we're going to do, the turning point, I'm going to show you an alternative method for that one. Just going to underline these. And to do that, I am going to say, okay, well, my roots are 1 and 7. So 1 and 7. And I want to go halfway between 1 and 7. So you could write in 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and realise that 4 is in the middle. So your x coordinate for the turning point is 4. Okay, turning point lies halfway between the roots. Then to get the y value, I'm going to do the same as this bit, but I'm going to use 4. So y equals 4 minus 1, 4 minus 7. That's 3 times negative 3, which is negative 9. So my turning point is 4, negative 9. And to finish off, I'm going to put all of that on a diagram. So I'm just going to bring the page down a bit. On a diagram, it's going to go x and y. So what have I got? Well, let's put the points in blue. So I've got 1, 0. I've got 7, 0. Okay, maybe extend that down a wee bit. I have got 0, 7. And I've got 2, 4, negative 9. And hopefully you can see the parabola shape forming. I'm going to just kind of join the dots with a curve. And you know what? That's not a bad quadratic graph. And that's it done. Okay. I'll leave that for you to try. Okay. If you want to pause, and I'm just going to put the final answer.